Thanks for watching Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here for our player interview at Commerce High School with a pair of the Tigers star players. We have sophomore sensation running back Jaiden Daniels and then senior captain leader Hampton Hutto. Guys, thank you so much for being willing to step in front of the camera. I know that's not easy, but I appreciate you guys being willing to be on Blitz.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Jaiden, we'll start with you, man. Just a fun question, get things going, but everyone around the area, they all call you Baby Goat. What is that all about? How did that come to be, and do you like, it seemed like you've embraced that.
Yeah, my middle school year, my 7th grade year, my dad gave me that name. That's when I kind of got started doing my thing in football.
Yeah.
He gave me that as a nickname.
And you seem like you like it,
Yeah.
especially it's special because it comes from your dad. But that puts a lot of expectation on you. But you're cool with that, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, Hampton. I want to go back. Let's hit rewind for a second and go back to week 1. Not many people saw this coming. You play an out-of-state game against Southside in South Carolina. You go out there, and man, you guys just shocked the entire state. I mean, let's just put it playing out there in sight. I mean, they were #1 team in the state of South Carolina, 22 straight wins, back-to-back state champs. You come out with a win. What was that like? It's got to be pretty surreal.
I mean, it was awesome. We showed up to the field and we were doing warm-ups or whatever, and I knew we were looking over there at them and they were just like laughing at us because they were like, these guys can't hang with us.
Yeah.
And we got on the field and we started knocking them in the teeth and they were getting tired. They had hands on their hips first drive. I mean, it was awesome. It was like last year we played Washington Wilkes and we had to beat them to have a chance at the region championship, and we did beat them. I mean, I almost started tearing up.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was awesome.
How fast was your heart beating in the final minutes of that game?
It was fast.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, we had probably 2 minutes left, and I was like, this game's still not over. This game's still not over. I was scared.
Until that final horn goes off. Man, you guys played an incredible game, every one of you. That was awesome. Jaiden, I want you to kind of give us an idea, because a lot of people don't understand this. They just show up on a Friday night, they go sit in the stands, and they see you rushing for over 100 yards, score a couple touchdowns. They see you guys doing all that work out there, but they don't see what goes on behind the scenes. So explain, for those who don't know, how much work do you put in personally when no one's looking?
Well, I prepare my body on Sunday night, ice bath, and I really do a lot of training throughout the week, the weekend, and I get ready to go. So
what would be the safe number for you in terms of how many days a week that you think you spend in the gym, in the weight room?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 3 days.
Okay. Yeah, so you're doing tons of work. And as a team, how hard do you feel like this group of guys on the Tigers work? And then, again, we just get to see the finished product on a Friday night.
Well, we set goals with each other, as a team. And at practice, we all work hard, fight for everything we want, and
the rest takes care of itself.
Yes,
So Hampton, a lot of teams have either a team slogan or a team motto or something like that. Not that you have to have that, but for Commerce, what is that sort of theme that keeps resonating with this group? What is it you guys are sort of centered on as a team, and what kind of goals have you established for yourselves?
I think it's brotherhood, because it's been brotherhood forever here. Brotherhood symbolizes that everybody's together. You'll do everything for your brother. And I know in baseball our motto is no excuses. And I've kind of carried that over to football. We can't have no excuses. We got to go tackle the next play. We got to hold on to the football. No excuses with all that. You got to get your blocks done, everything.
Yeah. So. Are there any tangible goals that this team has set to accomplish this season?
Oh, we want to win state. And we want it. It's been a long time. I know we can do it. We just gotta pay attention to detail. Every single person's got to get better, and I think we've really committed to that these last few weeks.
Yeah, and kind of throwing this in there, the last couple of weeks haven't gone the way that y'all would want. Just close games that weren't decided until late. Games where you had the lead or you had to rally back from a deficit too. So there's been some good silver linings to see in there. I know you guys would rather have the W's, but the good thing is this is all ahead of region. But what's been the message that the team said since the back-to-back losses?
I mean, mainly it's just we got to take care of the football on offense, because I mean we should be 3-0 right now. We just didn't take care of the football really well. But I mean, if we take care of the football, we can compete with anybody in the state. I believe.
Yeah. All right. So you sort of hit on this. That Commerce is just you mentioned brotherhood, but man, this goes back. This is a school that is unlike most others, where you have like y'all's parents and them before them, just coming through here in Commerce. It's just ingrained in the DNA here. So Jaiden, you're an example of that. I mean, your dad played here too. So how special is it for you to put on that Commerce jersey?
Oh, it's very special. I feel like we got to put in the work because we got them supporting us and they got our back. So, I mean, it feels real good. And then to get a W feels real good.
Yeah. I mean, because you're playing more than just for yourself, because at that point you got, your parents came, your dad came through here too. So, all right, monster numbers that you continue to put up, Jaiden. What are some of the goals have you set for yourself this season? Anything that you'd like to accomplish along the way? I know the biggest thing for you is you want to win, flat out. But is there anything personally you've kind of set in mind for yourself?
I want to be better than I was last year, and really by that I mean I can't just do it by myself. I got Hamp, my O-line. We all put in the work together.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes everybody to. You can't get all those yards by yourself, man. Hampton, this is a very interesting. When GHSA did the whole realignment, it changed everything. It changed the whole outlook for Commerce in this region. And now you got Rabun County in there, you got Elbert County in there, and it's kind of a different look for football. You only got 4 football playing schools in that region. But what is your outlook when you look at the schools within this region? How you feel like Commerce fits in?
I mean, last year we were in a really good region, and this year we're in a really good region too. So I think it's good to have really good teams in your region. That way you can prepare for playoffs playing them, and playing in big games like region games against good opponents. It'll get you prepared for the playoffs. So.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so I want both of you guys to kind of tackle this, and Hampton, I'll start with you on this, but because you're in a unique situation. You mentioned baseball, and you're a reigning player of the year as well, so a fantastic season you had in your junior year. But, what are you looking at as far as next level, because you're a standout in both sports? At this point, what are you sort of looking at, and how's the recruiting process been for you?
I want to play baseball at the next level, but, I mean, right now, no colleges have really came out to me or whatever and talked to me, but I think after this year, if I keep putting the work in, then somebody will have to say something to me.
Yeah, and if anyone's watching this, right, his recruitment's wide open right now. So y'all go get this guy. He can crush the baseball. So, and I want to ask you this just as another question on that. What's the difference between the way you prepare yourself physically for the game of football versus baseball? I mean, those are 2 totally different sets of muscles in a lot of different ways. But what's that conditioning like for you?
It's completely different. I mean, baseball, you can go in and you can take 100 cuts off the tee and break a sweat or 2, and then football, you come out here and you put the pads on and you sweating right when you step on the field. I mean, it's crazy. Like, football is rep after rep after rep, but baseball is really more of paying attention to detail more than like putting a toll on your body and killing yourself. So
yeah. All right, so his recruitment's wide open, and Jaiden, yours is wide open too, man. Pedal to the metal. It seems like every single weekend you're at another camp, another showcase, another visit. You're getting a lot of looks from a lot of Division I programs. Man, what is that like for you just as a sophomore? You can't really commit yet to anything, but what's this whole process been like for you?
I mean, it's amazing to see what the colleges got to offer and how they could develop me as a player. And it's really cool because as a sophomore, well, as a freshman, I went to Louisville, Georgia Tech, and I camped at Clemson. But, I mean, it was really fun to see how the coaching staff, how they react to players and stuff like that. It was really cool.
Yeah. And so do you sort of have, like, again, you got a long way to go, and your game's just taking care of itself. You don't really have to put your name out there. I mean, they're just – people see it. Is there any, clock in the back of your mind where you kind of feel like at some point you sort of want to wrap that process up? Is it – or are you just going to leave it wide open for the foreseeable future?
I'm going to leave it open.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some schools that I like. I like Georgia Tech, Georgia, Jackson State. It's a lot of schools out there, but it's open.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, you keep doing your thing. It'll all take care of itself for both of you guys. Congrats on a great start to the season. Individually, you guys are staying healthy. That's a great thing, and we look for big things out of Commerce the rest of the way. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.